5 things that I wish I learned sooner as an artist. Sometimes it's better to learn with people that already passed through some stuff and not need to experience all of that pain, all of that suffering all again if there's already people that passed through that and can tell you, hey, bro, chap, don't go there. I went there. So yeah, it's much better when we can learn with other people's mistakes, and that's why I'm doing this video, to show my personal 5 big mistakes that I wish I learned sooner. If you want to learn with someone that have been drawing for maybe the whole life, this is the right channel, the right video for you. Let's get into it. Leave a like and subscribe if you like this type of video and you want to see more. Let's go. Number 1. Sometimes your art is really going to look bad, like really bad, and it's completely fine. Remember that internet is not reality. When you see other people perfect artwork and you go like, oh my, I really want to be like this person, everything they do is so perfect, and you go to their past and you see also great artwork. Bro, internet is not everything that there is. They have a life that you don't know. There's many other hours they could be doing stuff that you don't know what was happening. So you need to understand that other people also have drawings that look bad. I'm not joking, really bad. I have my drawings that I start drawing up to today, that I start drawing and I'm like, oh, and then I look at it and I go like, what is that? What is that? Why your perspective is mixed? Why you are side view, but at the same time perspective going frontally, and at the same time going to this other side? There's some really crazy stuff that can happen. All of us pass through that, so I'm here to tell you, I have my bad drawings, and it's completely fine. It's part of the process. Always remember that you are a human being, and you are going to make mistakes. You are not pure perfection, nobody is. People just really want to always show their very best on the internet. They're very, very best. I mean, if that's your workplace, of course you want to show your best. You want to get customers, you want to get clients, you go like, look at this is my best. But remember, everyone have their struggles. And I know that you may be struggling with your art. You may look at your artwork and go like, that, don't look at that. It's fine. No, don't need to put that strong, deep emotion to that. Let it go. My best tip, let it go. And let's go into number 2. Use smoothing to make your line art. I used to think,
no, I gotta learn to make the line art perfectly by itself. When I open the program, I gotta learn to make it perfectly. I just need the pen and the canvas and go and draw.
No. Today, on today's apps, Photoshop, Medibang, Paint to Say, all of those, they have a tool that is called smoothing or stabilizer or something like that. You gotta just search out in the website of the one that you use. This tool makes you be able to have your brush not tremble a lot. I can show that right now. I have this smoothing right here on 0. Do you know what happens when you're on 0? On 0, your line look like this. You see, it's not 100% straight. Even if I'm trying to do it straight, I'm really trying to make it straight, and it's not being straight. But if I add a little bit of smoothing, just a little bit, it improved it a lot. Look at that. Look at that. And you can keep on adding. You can add it how much as you need. How much as you need. If I try to tremble here, it doesn't tremble as much. If I try to tremble here, it trembles a lot. That's the difference. Smoothing is a magic thing. Get it in your app that you're using. It's really important. Seriously, like, it's really important. And yeah, you don't need to suffer doing the line art. I used to suffer so much. You don't need to. Let's go. Number 3. I'm always going to say that. Use a cloud system. Use that. It's free. I don't know which one you're going to use. There's OneDrive, Google Drive, Mega, Dropbox, Mediafire. Just use it. I have lost too much. I don't know how many times I can say this, but I have lost too many drawings. I'm not joking, too many drawings to not say this enough. Use a cloud system. Save a copy on those clouds of your artwork. On your pen drive, I don't know where, just save it. Save it always double. Save double time, save triple. Save how many times you need or you want to feel comfortable, to feel safe. But use it. A cloud system is like a backup. Hey, I lost my save. I lost all my progress in this game. So you can just go into your backup. Heck yeah, backup is there to save you. Or if you are on a trip, as always, you can get and draw right there on your trip because you have saved it there. And when you open the internet, there's going to be on your notebook, on your laptop. And now let's go into number 4. This one. Okay, now I'm getting deep into my problems that I used to have. Number 4. It's not worth having to be extremely anxious to grow fast. I could make a full 1-hour video about that. It's not worth it to be, oh, I need to finish this drawing fast. Look at me, how fast I am. Look at me, how I can make this drawing in 1 hour or any other thing like that. I started noticing that you don't need to be fast. You don't need to be in such worry. You don't need to be cray-cray all the time like that. Stop doing that to yourself. Do you know how your heart feels if you're all the time saying more? Your heart goes like... Your heart doesn't need that. That's a lot of cortisol. Your body doesn't need that much of cortisol and adrenaline every single day. Going like, no, I gotta improve. I gotta be the best. I gotta improve. And if you're doing that, it's going to consume from you a lot of energy. Think with me. If it's consuming from you a lot of energy, I don't believe it's able for you to have enough energy, enough focus, enough flow, enough conscious of the art that you're doing right there. I noticed it that when I used to be extremely anxious, oh, I gotta finish fast, everything gotta go and I gotta pay the bills and everything depends on me, I gotta go fast. If I went just a little bit slower, I could deliver a better job. I could deliver a much better job. Much better. When I compare my artwork from the time that I was all cray-cray and from the time now, I noticed that a huge difference is that I'm fine taking the time that my artwork is going to demand. I'm fine taking the time. Don't fight against your artwork. Go with the flow of your artwork. Because if you go against your artwork, it's going to be hours of pure stress, of pure hatred, of pure I don't know what that you're feeling, but it's not a great emotion. And it's going to go bad on you. Don't do that. Seriously. So don't suck your own energy on doing that. Because if you have less energy, you're going to have less energy to practice. And if you practice less, you're going to improve less, okay? That's really a big tip. Seriously, champs. Don't do that to yourself. You don't need to go all cray. Don't beat yourself to death. Stop being so hard on yourself. I'm talking this to all workaholics right there because I consider myself one that have been into that. Have been in the past. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself. Seriously, okay? I'm watching you. You're a champ. Champs don't beat themselves to death. Champs beat the game. That's different, okay? And number 5. This one is also amazing. I used to feel bad that I didn't follow the trends. I used to feel bad that I was not drawing the same as the other friends, other artists that I follow on social media. I used to not feel good by seeing them so happy, drawing this certain character that everybody's talking about. But me there didn't watch the series or didn't play the game, didn't do the certain stuff. And I can tell you for sure, guaranteed, you don't need to follow trends, you don't need to follow Inktober, you don't need to draw a fan art of the character that everybody's drawing. Do what you like, do what you love, do what makes you happy. You don't need to be following everybody and being a people pleaser or whatever please that you think that it can be. Everyone have a different meaning. Everyone have a different meaning. You don't need to be doing that. Be free from those chains. You can be drawing what you want to draw at the same time that you're having your time there to work, to draw commissions, progress, and everything. Okay? So tell me in the comments which one of these 5 tips helped you the most. The one's more focused on the mindset, the one focused more on having a cloud system. Please have that. I can't say enough. Please have a cloud system. Tell me in the comments. And would you like more videos like this? I'm all happy on doing that. And what can I help you? Seriously. Comment down below. I want to make more videos talking. It's cool making videos talking. Thank you very much for watching, champ, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye. I have a Patreon gamer. Go check them out. Woo!